Howdy.
Howdy.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad. You?
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Just like you, chilling. Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's new and exciting.
Fuck all.
I hear that. Um I was supposed to go down to hey, well known boom, yeah. Boom. Boom. Um I was supposed to go down to the Sound of Music Festival this evening in Burlington. And they had a pretty interesting lineup tonight. But they're calling for thunder storms, but whatever. Uh, listen to this. They were going to play. Sorry, these bands are playing. Do you remember the Spoons?
Yeah, I remember the Spoons.
The
Vaguely, but I
Spoon,
remember them.
the Spoons, Men Without Hats,
Hmm.
and Flock of Seagulls.
Okay.
You remember the Flock of Seagulls?
No, but I remember the other ones.
What? I'd play them for you, but we'd get dung. But they had they're all 80s bands, right? The Flock of Seagulls had a string of hits in the 80s, and they were known for their fucking wild hair. Like the lead singer had this really wild space age poppy rock sort of, I guess, if you're going to go down to that route. And they're all playing tonight. So
Where
a
are they playing?
slight Spencer Smith Park.
In
That's
Toronto?
no Spencer
Oh,
in Burlington. The
okay.
Sound of Music Festival has
Right.
kicked off. It kicks off tonight, right? And it goes for the whole weekend. But usually the Thursday night, the first night, they have a loaded lineup.
Mm.
Um, in fact, a lot of bands have played there that you're like, wow, holy crap! How did they get these guys? Um, one in particular. Interesting to know that Canada does not exist according to standing. It's true though. Believe it, well known. Canada doesn't exist. We're just here. We're part of the.
We're a figment of everybody's imagination.
We're a figment of the imagination that swirls all around the world. I guess I don't know, but we're a figment of imagination. I suppose I don't know, but hey. Yeah, so yeah, I was supposed to do that, but I said, you know what? It's been a long week. I just want to chill. I've been on my feet all day and just wanted to relax.
Hmm.
And I didn't feel like having, hey, Barry, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Um, it was, I just didn't feel like having my ears blasted tonight. I really didn't,
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
the downside of doing that kind of stuff.
I mean, I miss doing it. Don't get me wrong. I really do because, COVID really ruined a lot of that over the last few years. And I did go last year because last year was the first time they had it after the pandemic, even though the pandemic was, excuse me, officially still going or whatever.
Yep.
But whatever. I don't know. But don't you find that though? Do you find yourself still being reserved about shit you do?
To a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as bad as I was, shortly after the mask mandate was lifted.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yeah. I mean, Lisa, my daughter already had COVID.
Mhm.
I somehow managed to escape it.
Yeah.
But
You've never had COVID?
no, not that I
Wow,
know of.
lucky you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, and the fact that my daughter and my wife both had it.
Mhm.
Like, my daughter tested positive for over a week,
Yeah.
almost, and I kept testing and I kept showing up negative. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Maybe it's that ghost deterrent element that you carry along
That's
with you.
quite possible.
You're a COVID you're a COVID what is it?
COVID
COVID
deterrent.
deterrent. That's it.
Yeah,
We have found the cure for the defense that we need. Just
yeah,
Alex.
exactly. Just
Have Alex
draw my
around here.
blood out of my veins.
Yeah. Yeah. It's from all that. It's all that vampiring you've been doing, buddy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, speaking of vampires, I spoke with uh, well, Della Ferrant, and she put a suggestion out there, and I thought this was a really, really cool idea. She has a whole bunch of unpublished photographs of David in various locations and stuff like that. And she said, "Why don't you guys do like a show, uh, like a visual
Slideshow.
slideshow of different unpublished photos?" I said, "I'd fucking love to do that."
Hmm.
You know, and she showed me one photo, and then look at, I mean, he had been investigating the paranormal, God, even before we were born, pretty much.
He was paranormal before paranormal was paranormal.
Exactly, he was paranormal before paranormal was paranormal, right?
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Well, here, look it. Since we're down that route, we're gonna have to play this. I mean, I'm sorry, but we have to. I'm not sorry, but we have to play it. Let's play it.
Yep, we
I'm
gotta play it.
listening. Probably spirits trying to communicate with us right now. Come on, ghost breath.
Well, wait, we gotta get that on camera. Go again. Hold on a sec. Wow.
I'm being possessed right now. Hollywood. You're all
Hollywood.
gonna die.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta love it, man. You
Yeah,
gotta love it. I mean,
Gore's the best.
he is.
You have this, obviously.
that is well. I have to do this. That is cool, man. I envy you. I really do. I would have loved to have met Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Him and Peter Cushing.
Christian.
Yeah, another one of my favorite actors. That many in the audience in the chat will. Oh, from the sale of his estate. Wow, incredible. That's great then. Good for you. Good for you. Christopher Lee is classic. You're familiar with Christopher Lee, right?
Yes, I am.
But I'm not going to ask you what is your favorite movie with Christopher Lee?
I haven't watched his movies. I know who he is, though.
Oh, you know, I think one of my favorite, like I have two favorite movies from him, and one is Taste the Blood of Dracula, right? Hammer Dracula flick, and a lot of people go, "Oh, well, you got to watch the early ones." Blah blah blah. I don't know. There's just something about the atmosphere of Taste the Blood of Dracula that I absolutely love. And the whip and the what is it? The whip and the cord. I think it's called the whip and the cord. Mario Bava, Italian horror, gothic horror film with Christopher Lee, and man, he is evil in this. He's just downright evil,
Mm.
And it's black and white. But I'm telling you, man, it's so effective. It's such a great flick. Such a great flick. And it doesn't get its due diligence because it's an Italian horror flick.
Yeah.
What's and Alex?
He made a lot of movies.
What?
I'm
Christopher
looking
Lee?
at, no,
Oh,
Mario
fuck.
Bava.
Oh, Mario Bava is classic, man. There's a lot of directors who pay homage or tribute to him with their movies, their style, including Dario Argento being one of them, right? Later on. So yeah, classic director. His film, you know what? His films aren't for everyone, but he has, like I said, he has a gothic sort of style to his films. and they resonate. They do. When you watch them, and if you enjoy them, you know, they just resonate. You can watch them over and over again. Um, they wouldn't fare well, obviously, in today's day and age with how cinema is now, and how, you know, the quick edit, the quick edit, and, you know, we don't like to sit here and watch one cut. I'm bored and I'm entitled. So fucking transition already, you know, so to speak. And it's really sad because, yes, The Wicker Man classic. You ever seen that?
I saw bits and pieces of Nicolas Cage version, but not the original.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, how are you? No, you have to see the Christopher Lee, Edward Woodward, the original. I think you would enjoy it. It's really cool. Awesome, awesome flick, classic. Very subdued and very eerie and very atmospheric, and yeah, just really cool. I'm good, Matt. Thank you very much for asking. Hope sounds well. It looks like you're well, so that's good. Tonight we just figured we'd come on and say hi and just shoot
Fart
the shit
around.
for
Yeah.
fart around for a little bit and see how everyone's doing. We're oh, guy, I'm gonna make the announcement now because I just, and Alex, this is a surprise because I haven't even told you. I just heard back from Reeves today.
Okay.
Reeves Cook is going to kick off season 16 with us.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
So I'm looking forward to that. Reeves is always cool to have on the show. We might pick his brain more about the back rooms. Did you listen to that episode?
I've downloaded. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I'm catching up on some stuff.
Really basic stuff, but I mean, it's, you know, if anybody doesn't look at, not a lot of people know anything about the back rooms, and Reeves does a pretty good job of giving you that sort of introductory look into what the whole scenario is. It's been going for a while. I think it started somewhere on Creepypasta. It was a Creepypasta, I believe.
Either Creepypasta or Reddit, one of the two.
Well, Reddit, Creepypasta.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was on the Creepypasta thread, but I know it was on Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit somewhere. And I think I'm almost certain it was Creepypasta, but whatever. Isn't it interesting how, you know, the Creepypasta slash Reddit scenario has, you know, really influenced a lot of what we sort of look into as being odd, bizarre, you know, and, you know, even television, you know, there are a lot of TV series that sort of mold their episodes or whatnot based on creepypastas. You know, you look at what is it, Slender Man, one of the most notorious ones, and it's kind of like, well, look at how it influences, you know, real life. You look at those two girls that were charged with murder.
Yeah. Was that
You know,
murder or attempted murder? Did they actually kill the person?
attempted. No, sorry, not murder, but attempted murder.
Yeah.
Sorry. And simply because they were so was not enthralled, but so convinced that this was a reality. I just felt like bringing on my Men in Black hat, my Men in Black fedora.
And
You don't like it,
just so we're clear, that's the Men in Black, the porno edition.
you don't like it, Matt? Just thought it'd be a little bit of a refresher, a little bit something new, different, and yeah, whatever. Hey, Manny, it's just okay, cool. Yeah, well, okay. Let's put this out there. I bought it. I bought it in Florida. Fuck, I think years ago. God, I bought it in Florida from this little shop in St. Petersburg that's no longer there. And yeah, I fucking saw it and I loved it. I said, "Oh God, I have it." I'm not much of a hat person, but I love this hat. So hey, yeah. So we'll put this out there for anybody who would like to join us for a little bit, anyways. Oh, let's just throw that pin message. So yeah, yeah, a little different, right? Shake up. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Good. I'm a hat person. What's a hat person? Alex, what's a hat person?
You have to ask Kevin.
Maybe Kevin should come up and say, "Hey, let us know what a hat person is."
She's saying, ask me.
It's been a while since Kevin's come on.
I know, Kevin.
Okay. Kevin, click the link and come on up. Can we persuade him?
I don't know. We might have to buy him a hat.
You might have to buy my hat. God, that's hilarious. So, what do you got planned for the summer? Anything? You got any holidays, vacation? You looking to do anything?
I can't really book too many days off because I know what's going to happen in the fall when flu season comes around. My daughter's going to get sick every week.
Yeah, she's been sick quite a lot, huh?
During flu season, yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Every fucking week she was sick.
Yeah, well, that's too bad.
So I got to save up some days for that time of year. So if I need to take a day off, I should have to keep her home.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this flu season she won't get as sick.
I am. Here's hoping.
Yeah, hopefully that won't happen.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Kevin needs a 20+ hat wardrobe thingy. Kevin's a hat whore.
Is he?
Yeah.
What kind of hat? Just baseball caps?
Hats,
yeah. Baseball caps.
Mostly baseball caps.
Let me guess. Blue Jays.
Yep. Even though they're playing like shit.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Well, what the fuck is going on? This team was supposed to be one of the best teams in the East, and what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, and he's a watch whore too. That's right. He's just a whore. Kevin, you're just a whore.
Kevin the whore.
Kevin's a whore.
Kevin's a whore. Don't get me started on the Jays. We already did.
Come on, join the conversation, Kev. Join.
Yeah, we already did. We already got you started. Come on, Alex. Let's talk more. We'll get them all revved up.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? What's going on with Manoah?
Oh, yeah. He's
come on, Manoah. Their ace pitcher last year, and all of a sudden,
not just Manoah, man. Everybody, like fucking Chapman, Guerrero's not doing shit.
Well, Chapman was off to a good start.
So was Guerrero, and then they fucking
and then all of a sudden they just took a nosedive.
Yeah,
I mean, Bichette's been still batting. His average is still good. He's still doing good.
I can't stand that guy.
I know. Defensively, he's fucking shit.
Aha! See, Kevin, I'm not the only one who thinks that.
And you know what? Fucking somebody take a fucking I don't know, a pair of clippers to his hair. Him and his fucking horse mane or horse fucking shampoo bullshit.
That's exactly what Kevin was calling it, the horse hair.
Yeah, well, he fucking claims he uses horse fucking shampoo or whatever to shampoo his hair or whatever.
No wonder he fucking can't throw to save his life.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god. So, what did you think of the Knights winning the Stanley Cup?
They played well. They were playing
They-
well.
They fucking
They
dominated.
They dominated everything.
They dominated.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Look at
That's
this.
Kevin.
Look at
I
here
mean,
we go. Here
Kevin.
we
You
go.
got
we
me
got
finally.
Him, we got him. We got him.
How goes it, Steve?
Good. How about you, Kevin?
I'm doing all right, man.
Yeah.
Little less hair, but I'm okay. No hat on.
Little less hair. Little less. Hey, join the club, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
if we can convince Bichette to cut off his mane, he could probably donate to you.
I kept on telling Alex I have an autographed Bichette ball. If he ever comes over and sees it, he'll throw it and pretend he's Bichette and just throw it out the window.
I'm gonna throw it out the window. I'm gonna end up hitting the fucking wall.
He's gonna pretend he's Bichette, and he'll
Yeah.
misthrow it somewhere.
We're gonna have to start up a GoFundMe campaign to get Bichette to take some locks of hair and donate them to Kevin.
I was just gonna say charity, but I guess I'm charity. Who knows?
Yeah, you're charity now, Kevin.
Oh man, you know what?
So-
you can't always win when you're the Jays, but I don't know what I missed when I was signing in.
on? Kevin, what's going on? What's going on with the Jays? Honestly.
Honestly, you know what? Everybody else got better sneakily, and they thought they were going to be pretty good, and they are a good team. But
Yeah.
you know what? There's something called regression when it comes to all of these different things. So regression to the mean, they like to say when they talk about stats. So you're not always going to have the best season. You're not always going to have the worst. For example, 2021, Vlad was hitting like how we expected him to. Now he ain't.
Yeah.
For some reason, he isn't hitting any home runs. He's missing stuff that he would spit on 2 years ago or a year ago. Chapman was doing great for the first month. Then all of a sudden, he looks lost. I could hit better than him. I don't know. But Baltimore, really good team. Tampa Bay, you get up to a lead like that, they ain't catching them. The Yankees, they're always good.
They're
So-
always good, yeah.
So you're in tooth and nail to get a playoff spot. The best they're going to do.
Baltimore. What the
Yeah,
hell? is
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Holy shit.
The only thing they don't have is starting pitching. Everything else they got, their bullpen is nails. They have all those young players. They were bad for so long that they got all these players that their farm system is stacked, like how ours was 5 years ago. Now we don't have a farm system really.
Yeah.
So who knows what'll happen, man?
We,
If they go on a few winning streaks, then they might make it again. Who knows? It's just.
We-
But if you keep on watching and
We
you
lose 'em.
get caught in the minutia, you'll just get what's going on? That's why
Kel-
Alex and I will just curse at you watching the fucking Jays. Yes, I'm fucking watching, and we'll be like this, just messaging each other.
we have one person who will donate their hair to you, Kevin, already.
Who's that? Will it match?
Matt 420.
You can color it.
You can color it,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Is he getting it from the right places? This is the other thing I have to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
put it to you this way, Kevin. If he donates his ass hair, you'll have a natural part.
Yeah, it'll be naturally wavy when I was
Yeah.
young. Man.
It might be a bit clingy, but you know,
Clingy.
Yeah, it might smell a little funny too, but hey, what do you know?
know?
Hair's hair.
But I could clean a sink, right? So hey.
yeah.
Oh man.
Let me ask you, Kev.
Sure.
Have you seen this Las Vegas fucking UFO alien shit?
Yeah, I actually.
What do you think of it?
I don't know, man. I shared the link with Alex, and he said that you already shared something about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a tinfoil hat kind of guy, but if this is what the government is willing to share with everybody, what are they keeping secret, man?
Yeah.
And the other thing I would think is everybody, everyone has an agenda. I don't care who you are. So what's their agenda for putting that out there? What are they meaning to accomplish by doing that? I actually shared another link with Alex about that too, because there must be something for them to actually put that out. Because, 20, 30 years ago, that guy came out and said, I saw aliens. We wouldn't have heard from him again. He would have been quiet, and oh no, he's just a kook. Or they might have put a bullet somewhere and we wouldn't have known, oh no, he was just some kooky guy that we just heard about somewhere, and they would have put him out like the lone gunman in the X-Files kind of thing. But now, what's really going on? You have to take everything with a bit of scrutiny. So go ahead.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, what is going on? I mean, I said this before. I said, even if somebody fully disclosed some information and gave you some evidence, would we even believe it? I mean, with all the CGI and all the AI and everything else.
That's the other thing. That is cutting up so quickly that we don't know what to believe with all of these different things with video. And this is what's happening with the Hollywood strike, with SAG and everything else, because they don't want AI to take their jobs. And it's a very real thing right now.
It's very real. It's extremely
scary.
Real. Yeah.
It's scary how fast that got so quickly.
Yeah.
So quickly.
It's insane.
And all of these different leaders in the tech field are saying, well, let's be careful. And they're saying things that we only heard about in the movies with Terminator 2. What's going on there? There has to be some sort of governor on AI, and we can't go unchecked with this. What? Huh? Do we have to look up in the sky for Skynet now? What's going on? We'll see. We'll watch Arnold and the flipping Netflix, and the next thing you know, we have to look for him out in the real world. What's going on? So something, we have to be careful. We can't bite off more than we can chew, kind of thing.
I'll be honest. I think it's too late.
Well,
I really do think it's too late. I really do think that now it is able to take a life of its own. I really do.
Well, even you or me, we can actually notice when we search for something or we say something on our phone, and then all of a sudden, I was just interested in looking for cars, and the next thing you know, you see ads for cars on your phone. Wait a minute, I didn't search for that. How did that happen?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you. We just tread lightly, I guess. That's all I'm trying to do.
It's funny because I was watching. I've been watching this series on Prime out of the UK. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really cool series called The Capture.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of it, but I didn't watch it yet.
And basically it deals with how how the UK, much of the UK is covered with surveillance. London and surrounding areas, they're notorious for having video surveillance pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
I think they're only usurped by say Tokyo, Japan, for the amount of cameras per capita or whatever. But literally, modifying a live feed and making somebody look guilty when they're innocent, during a live feed. And how do you do that? It's when you watch this thing, it's fucking insane what this fucking what they do.
Yeah.
And you know what? That technology is not far off, if not already in place. And we're talking about AI. AI would be a huge part of that.
Well, it's kind of like character is, I think Barack Obama said this in 1995 when he was still a senator, and it still stuck with me. But I don't know if he he followed his own advice, but character is what you do when nobody's looking. So
yeah,
I don't know what the AI will do if it has self awareness. I don't know what. It's not what the good people will do. It's the people who don't have all of the different moral codes and uh, what would you say?
Scary
Uh,
shit.
yeah,
There, yeah.
I can't even think of it right now because it's the people who don't have any moral compass that you have to worry about, and those are the people that you always have to be worried about.
And I mean, I started watching. I don't know why I waited so long, but at the same time, I don't see all the huge hype around the movie Megan.
I didn't see it yet. I wanted to see it. I just
Yeah,
didn't get around to it yet.
I mean, it's a pretty cool flick. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it immensely. I didn't, it's not a great flick, but it's very watchable. But it's scary how, again, this technology is at our fingertips and how it can go awry.
Yeah, this is the new horror. I think
Yeah,
this is what
absolutely.
uh, Philip K. Dick and what was it? The Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. I can't remember
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same author. I forgot his name, and it's on the tip of my tongue. This is what they were talking about in the '60s,
yeah.
and it's now coming to light. Really,
And it's scary that it was said in the '60s.
well, those are the people who are pressing it and actually use their brains and have an insight into the human condition and to see where it could go. It's like seeing that clip of David Bowie in 1998, who foresaw what the internet could actually do if you actually watch it and look it up and just type in David Bowie the internet. He basically predicts where we are right now.
Mm.
So
He was a smart cookie, man.
yeah,
David
but
Bowie
we
was.
we have to listen to those thinkers, whoever they are. They're few and far between, but when we actually see them, it pays to heed. Even if you don't always agree with them, it pays to heed the people who actually you have to know that they're smarter than you. Right?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, most people will completely discount a lot of things automatically because they don't like maybe the music that they put out there or their looks or whatever else. It doesn't matter. If this person is, displaying a level of intelligence, then maybe you just need to sit in the audience and watch it or listen to it or whatever and see if you can some sort of knowledge from it. Because I mean, a lot of people a lot of people will totally ignore that. And I mean, there's so much intelligence out there that's totally dismissed because they don't like the look of the person or the sound or whatever. Like I said, the fashion statement or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of one of the things that we have to be careful with current society is that everybody's so polarized when it comes to
Yeah.
their politics or their beliefs and such. And if you take a position on one thing, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be one way for the other. But some
Yeah.
people, and the way that people are generally now, it seems like if you hear one thing, they'll automatically take another side. Well, you must be this. No, it's not like that. I think social media and all of just the way that media in general has amplified the way that people view certain hot button topics, that it's just kind of silenced this ability to listen and to have a dialogue that doesn't occur very much anymore. So even if the truth comes out with all of these different things with the UFOs coming out and such, people are automatically dismissing it now. But
Yeah.
should they really?
But
Uh,
I think it comes down to how many times have we been burned, Kevin?
yeah,
Right?
it's true. Yeah.
I mean, how many times have we been burned, or how many times something that seems so real has been outed as being, oh yeah, it's totally fake, it's totally explainable, and you sit there and go, how many more times do I need to go through this before I actually, you know, actually see or experience something that's real? Apparently, that's real.
There are things that are unexplainable, and
Yeah.
there are things that are explainable as well. Like in the clip that I shared to Alex, which was kind of out on the further reaches. He was a CIA agent, but he said he actually believed in some of the things that were happening with the Las Vegas media presentation. He said there were some things that are explainable, like ball lightning. I've never heard of that before in my life, but
Well,
ball lightning.
I know ball lightning. I've heard of that before, and I've actually
I didn't
experienced.
I didn't up to that point, but you know that's a natural phenomenon, phenomenon, and it just blew my mind. Wait a minute, that can actually happen? Lights in the middle of in the middle of the atmosphere, just like that,
Yep.
and then that can actually look like an alien craft or a UAV, as you say.
Yeah.
But there are other things that aren't explainable, and these are fighter pilots that are going out. You know what? This didn't move according to something to explainable physics, to according to the aircraft that we know about. Who knows if it's something experimental? Who knows if it's not?
The one thing that bothers me though about this whole Las Vegas account is the stuff that is like totally trending like crazy, are the video footage of this alien in the backyard of this apparent account. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with the Las Vegas account at all. It comes from another source, but yet people are like, I don't know how many times I've seen it pop up in Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with the Las Vegas account, but yet people are hammering it to the point where they believe this is what those guys saw or witnessed.
I guess somebody was looking for attention.
Yeah, most likely. That's usually the case with these things on a general basis. And that's going back to what you were saying, Kevin. I go, it's hard to discern what's true with everything else that's going on. But some of it may be, and it's getting lost in all of the other stuff that's being spewed out.
No, go ahead, Steve.
I mean, Alex, what does it take for you to believe something? I mean, are you the type of
I have
person?
to see it myself.
That's what I'm saying. You have to see with your own eyes.
Yep.
What's up? But even then, do you believe what your eyes are telling you?
I more likely believe what my eyes are telling me over what someone else might be telling me. Yes.
Okay.
It would all depend on your current, the amount of sleep you had, or whether or not you're in a current, all of these different things. But yeah,
or if you're four eyes like me, right?
that would be part of it too. But I mean, you take it as a credible source. You know where the evidence is coming from. You experience something firsthand.
Well,
then you would believe it.
Let's look at it this way. So, believing what I see and knowing what I saw are two different things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I could see something and saying, okay, that's physically there. I know I'm not dreaming, but I have no idea what the fuck it is. Right. So going back to the ball lightning thing, I mean, I'd heard about that a while back as well, but had I not heard it, and all of a sudden I see something in front of me like that, I wouldn't know what the fuck it was. Right. And that's the thing.
Yeah. It's It's like when I had my experience, and I'm sure you were the same way, Alex. In the beginning, you're like, okay, am I really experiencing something that could possibly be, you know, a UFO?
Mhm.
And then it gets from there to, well, yeah, this is totally a UFO because it doesn't make sense. The movement, everything, it's just too fast, and everyone throws at you and goes, well, it's a Chinese lantern or it's flares or whatever else. And you're like, no, fuck no. It's got none of those attributes at all. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fall in those categories at all. And then, with my account, a friend of mine was like, I was on my way to work. I mean, on my way home from work. A friend of mine, he was on his way to work, had experienced the same thing as I did, and he went a little further and said, "Oh, I called up, the military base there by the Hamilton Airport, and asked them. And of course, I said, do you really think they're gonna fucking, tell you that they have some exercises going on or anything like that? They're not gonna tell you, you know."
Well, anything that they want the public to know, they would make it public.
Well, that's exactly.
Anything
They
they don't
would
want the
tell
public to
you.
know, they won't say shit, even if you call them.
Exactly.
Right.
So I mean, then what was it that I had witnessed? Is the question. It's the same thing with you, Alex.
Yep.
What was it that you experienced at? Because you were on your balcony, right?
That's right.
What did you experience?
It was just 3 orange lights heading towards us in a westerly direction. So from east to west. 2 of them were in front, one was behind. And as they were getting closer to us, the third one that was lagging behind was speeding up to catch up. Now, knowing, like, if you knew where we lived, you knew that you would know that we were right underneath the flight path of planes coming in to land at Pearson Airport, right? However, I could tell the difference between a solid orange light and planes landing gears with also the flashing red and green lights on the side.
Yeah.
And as it gets closer to us, like, because we used to hear planes going over us all the time, you hear the plane, you hear the engines. We did not hear anything. As they were getting closer to us, it was still silent. And then once it got to about over us, more or less, they veered north, which is not towards the airport. Towards the airport would have been kept on going westbound. But they veered north and they just kept going north, which is, I don't know where they were going. But again, completely silent, no flashing lights. And it was just 3 orange orbs flying around.
Yeah. So I mean, what are you supposed to think then? I mean, what are you supposed to believe?
Exactly.
I mean, you can only get so much information from the outside world, especially when oh, well, we'll contact the local airport, or military base. They're not going to tell you anything. I mean, it's not like when you call up an airport, they're going to say, "Oh yeah, there's some UFOs in the sky."
Mm.
They're not going to tell you that. It's the same with military. Well, sorry, we can't divulge any information on that. That's classified information.
Now, see, if they were to say something like that, then you can sort of discern that there's something going on with the military. If they say we don't know what's in that, we're not involved in anything, we don't know what's going on, that's when you kind of have to wonder, what the hell is it? Because if the military is actually doing something and someone calls and finds out if there's anything going on, they're going to most likely say that's classified, which basically gives them away in the sense that they are doing something. They just won't say what it is.
I think we have to play this again. I really do think that we have to play this again because it calls for it.
I'm listening.
Probably spirits trying to communicate with us right now.
Oh, a ghost breath. Whoa,
Ectomist.
wait, we gotta get that on camera. Go again. Hold on a sec. Wow.
I'm being possessed right now. Hollywood. You're all gonna die.
Oh, good old.
Gord.
He looks like he was in that Conan O'Brien skit from the year 2000
Which one?
when they put the flashlights up in the dark.
Oh yeah. Oh, Matt, that was Dr. Demon Gord, who's been on the show several times. You can always,
And will be
always,
part of the documentary coming out.
yeah, the documentary coming up.
When is it going to be released, guys?
Well, if you are you coming out to the Nocturnal
Talk
Gathering?
to this guy.
I'm planning to.
It most likely will be ready for the Nocturnal Gathering. We'll probably have a special screening there.
Oh, great. That'd be fun.
So,
Beers and scrutiny all at the ready.
oh, hey, scrutiny. Go scrutinize. Scrutinize
If
crazy.
you have too many beers, you might be sending off the wrong message.
No,
No,
not at
I
all.
won't be bending over and expecting to be probed. No.
Hey.
Wait a sec. Is that UFO Ricky there?
Yeah. Good old UFO Ricky.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, we said his name. That means the his
He'll show up.
his nemesis will show up. Yeah, he always does. Guaranteed. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed. He hasn't lately, so. But yeah.
Do we have an itinerary for that gathering, Steve? Do you know, have some plans other than the showing of the documentary?
Well, we're working on it. Like I said, we could possibly do a live show from there. We'll do a live show, and then we'll show that. And it just meant to be a gathering of people who listen to the show, who have been listening to the show, support the show. Some of the guests who have been on the show are probably going to come out.
Great.
You know, actually a few have expressed interest in coming out. So yeah, we're going to hopefully announce the time and location within the next month anyways. Hopefully we'll get that all sorted out. So yeah, I mean who even Ian Rogers was talking about wanting to come out. So that would be pretty cool. Michelle and Amelia, I'm sure we can get them out, twist their arms. You know, they may come out. But you never know. You never know. I mean, there's always a surprise that happens during these things. So we're looking forward to it. It's the first time. It is something that we were hoping, obviously, Gareth was going to come to. Unfortunately, before he passed away, it was something that we had been planning, but because of COVID, that kind of screwed things up. We're trying to coach Mr. Justin Del Rio to come out. You know, so hopefully he'll come out. So you never know. You never know.
That would be an extra long live show.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be kind of like this.
Oh, God.
Not long enough.
Yeah, it's not long enough. It's too short.
It has to be a telethon long fart.
Oh, wow,
Oh, telethon.
Steve and I are gonna plan to have a burrito fest the night before,
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
and then go in raw dog the next day.
I might have to mask up then.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Woodlock outtakes. These are always funny.
This one's the best one. I love this one. But didn't you guys see something?
See a little face of it. Face.
You saw a face?
Yeah, yeah,
What'd you say? What'd you see?
a face. Obviously, what we have here is Patrick is the most elaborate ghost storyteller ever. So what happened? It was a ghost. What did he do? Ghost stuff.
You gotta love it, man. Wait, hold on. I got another.
I
What?
can
Go ahead.
only imagine what'll happen when we have those craft beers and all of that start and you get recorded. Oh my lord. You'll have to
You
put
should
two
do it.
mics, one for your mouth and one for the other end.
Yeah. I have an idea, Steve. After this outtake, I'll share
Okay.
my idea.
Okay. That's creepy.
In the thickness of city air to like I described it earlier as cottage country air.
What's up behind you?
A tree.
No, in the woods.
Bunny rabbit.
Running through the forest there. What's that? Oh, it's a deer.
Yeah, I'm only call for that. Oh, let me look. Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, you gotta love it, man.
I think this is what we should do after
Yeah.
we show the documentary on the 21st. Is all of us, you, me, Gord, even Kevin, if he wants to come, we'll grab a bunch of beers. We'll go drink in the woodlot.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. We'd have to get Patrick too, but he doesn't drink. Oh, he
Patrick?
does drink, but he doesn't drink. Paranormal
okay.
Patrick.
You could have him drink something non-alcoholic. That's not a big deal.
Paranormal.
And then we can make fun of him all night long.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what's this one here? Here we go.
Ah, yeah.
Groundbreaking evidence.
And there goes the tree.
Fat guy knocks over a tree.
That's the sign.
Extra, extra.
I think there's one more. Hold on. There's one more here. Maybe bang on a tree or make some sort of noise so we can hear. We
Oh my
gotta
god!
play,
Oh my god!
we
It
gotta
smells!
play-
What's wrong?
gotta play that one again.
That was like perfect timing too.
Maybe bang on a tree or make some sort of noise so we can hear.
Someone shot their pants that night.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh man!
Gotta love those
See?
updates.
Oh yeah, the outtakes are the best.
See, you're having me looking forward to this thing when this gathering happens now.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun. I will have I will definitely have a working
I can bring my
Work-
Ouija boards.
yeah, bring your Ouija boards. I mean I will definitely have a working copy of this ready to go for the gathering. Definitely.
Hmm.
We might have to do some last minute shooting though to fill some holes. But
Whose
whatever.
holes are you looking to fill?
Yeah, the holes in the woodlot.
There's a lot of them.
I know.
Hmm.
There's a lot of weird. You know what? It's just amazing how much footage, but there's a lot of footage that I can't even use.
Well,
Which kind of
when did you want to do the shoots?
well, we might do them late September, early October.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and then just to put some fillers in there, and that's it. It'll be ready to go.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You know.
All right. I'm gonna hit the road.
Yeah, we're gonna end this. Thanks everybody for passing on by, and
Thanks for having me on.
yeah, Kevin, thanks for coming on. The Nocturnal Gathering is happening October 21st. Season 16 will begin September, I don't know, September something. And Reeves Cook will be kicking off the 16th season with us. I know a lot of you guys know Reeves Cook. We'll be talking about a lot of cool shit. So until then, I'm sure you'll see us come in and do the odd bonus shows here on YouTube. Until the next one, take care, everyone. Have a good evening.
Take care, everyone.
Later.
Later.